Hey everybody, this is Joe Graham with the Graham Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty, and I'm joined here today with Chris Grano. Chris is one of our top agents on the team here, and today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about social media and real estate marketing. So as we're meeting with people, we're finding that there's these maybe three questions that just keep on coming up over and over again about real estate marketing with social media. And the first question, since Chris is pretty much a social media expert on our team here, is why is social media important in marketing homes? So Chris, can you handle that question for us today?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the National Association of Realtors actually just produced a report called The Digital Age, and it talks about how social media and home buying intersect. And so there's a few important statistics for us to learn that might surprise some of our viewers. So 81% of millennials, probably no surprise there, 78% of Gen Xers and 68% of boomers started their home search not only online, Joe, but actually on a mobile device. And mobile devices is actually where we find most people interact with social media.
Everything's mobile, yeah.
Right. So 90% of millennials, 77% of Gen Xers, and almost half, 48% of boomers, are using social media in some capacity on a mobile device, okay? And here's a number that shocked even me. The average social media user is on social media for 3 hours a day.
Sounds like my kids.
Right, so it's when you wake up in the morning, on lunch break,
Right.
Maybe even on a bathroom break. People are using social media all the time, and so that's where these two worlds intersect. And so we're seeing actually the average home buyer in America is 46 years old, so that fits right into that older millennial Gen X generation. So these people are very active on social media. In fact, the fastest growing social media platform is Instagram, which now has over 1 billion users. That's up 43% over the last 2 years. And here's the key, right? People aren't just using social media to talk to their friends or coworkers or long-lost relatives, but 90% of Instagram users said that they follow a business. So people are paying attention to what businesses, especially local businesses in their community, are doing. And so this is where we meet those buyers and find them for our listings.
Awesome. Another question that comes up is, what's the difference between posting a home for sale on social media, like just on our Facebook channel or just on a realtor's, just any realtor's Facebook channel, and the difference between that and actually using a targeted paid ad?
That's a great
What's
question.
the benefit?
Yeah, that's a great question,
Yeah.
because there's really two levels of social media, right? So there's what we call organic engagement. So that's grandma and your neighbor and whatever. And then that's not to be discounted, because it's funny, Joe, perhaps in the old days, people might sell a home by saying, oh, I see you're looking for a home. The Johnsons in the next street over are selling. And that's how people had more of these interconnected one-on-one relationships, right? Today, that's social media. So that's still an important piece of it, right? But I'm glad you mentioned paid advertising,
Yeah.
because that's a whole nother level. So that's not just getting, for example, a listing out to the 40, 50, 60, maybe a couple hundred people that you know. That's engaging the entire local community at a targeted level. So people who not only live in a certain area, maybe work in a certain area, and there's some level of behaviors and demographics that we can also go after as well.
Right. And we used to be able to do that as marketing experts inside real estate. We used to have a more effective means of getting that done up until just last July, right?
Yeah.
Facebook changed some of the algorithms.
Correct.
And that's part of it, is staying on top of that game so that we know that we can serve our clients at the highest level. So that leads into the final question here, and that is, how is the Graham Real Estate Group using social media to promote our listings for the sellers that have entrusted our services?
Yeah.
So again, Chris is really good at this. He's super creative. So go ahead.
Well, great question. So number one, it's about engagement. So from whether it's organic or paid, platform, on an organic level, we are keeping in touch with all of our past clients, with our personal groups of influence, family, friends, and again, that is very important. And not only just having those people be your friend, right, or your follower, whatever platform you're on, but actually engaging with them and keeping them so that when you log on Facebook, that algorithm says, oh, this is what the Graham Real Estate Group is doing. This is what Joe's doing.
Yeah.
And so that's a really important piece of it. And part of that is being creative with funny videos or intriguing questions, whatever that may be. And then getting into the paid side of things, I mean, the truth is, I can't speak for everyone. That I find it hard to believe that the average realtor is out there pouring money into paid ads. however we are. And we're doing that regularly to promote our listings, promote our open houses, and we're seeing really great engagement. And matter of fact, Joe, we were just talking about this morning about how Keller Williams has a unique advantage so that we're able to take advantage of at the Graham Real Estate Group with our platform Command. Do you want to speak to that a bit?
Just a little bit. And so Command is a new platform that Keller Williams is rolling out to all of its associates. And one of the benefits to that, as far as the social media goes, is mass buying power of ads. So Chris already talked about the fact that with more engagement gets you a higher priority on the search results, or what would you say, like posting of ad,
exactly.
Right? So our ads will get seen more frequently because we're buying through this massive platform of Command where all the agents in the world on Keller Williams are all buying through this one account. That account then gets priority as far as the back end system goes. Now, all of those ads are targeted back to our specific business here in Naperville. However, we're just taking advantage of the leveraged buying power nationwide, which is a huge advantage for our clients.
Exactly.
So, awesome. So, I'll tell you what, if there's anything else that we can answer for you in a video just like this, just go ahead and reach out to us. Our contact information will be below. And again, this is Chris Grano. He's one of the top agents on our team here. It's Joe Graham with the Graham Real Estate Group. Thanks again for watching the video, and let us know if we can ever do anything for you. Thanks so much.